Hello YouTube, Crazy Ideas here, and now I'm going to show you a remake of getting to ask a girl out. Now there's several steps you need to take before this process truly begins. Some of these include, well, 1, making yourself look pleasable, 2, getting to know her actually, and 3, doing the actual thing. I'm joking about that, I'm joking. But here's the real deal with this asking her out. You must, 1, get on talking terms with her. I mean, that's like mucho importante. I don't know how you say that in Spanish. I'm sorry if I offended any Hispanics out there. I don't know how to speak. But it's really important if you do. It's really desperately important that you get on talking terms. Because if you just randomly, out of the blue, walk up to her one and say, hey, you, I like you. You want to go out with me for a couple of days? Maybe a date? I'm joking about the couple of days. Man, you want to go out with me? That is bad. It shows you got the guts to. But it shows you have no content, no context. Because I've seen so many relationships go down the drain that it's, hey, want to go out with me? Sure. Next day. Oh, gosh, she dumped me. That's because you didn't get to know her. So, I asked. Stupid best friend. That was a recent case, actually. But anyways, here's what you really gotta do. Now, this is how to get to on talking terms. Say, this is your scenario, which it probably is for most guys. There's you. There's you. And here's her. Beautiful her. Now, you got a problem. You like her. Not very good, is that? Well, it's good, but at the same time, just say she's out of your league. Well, your groups are separated. You're in one, she's in a completely opposite group. Uh-oh. So this is an ultimate test. But first, we gotta get through a few things. 1, the first thing is, are you her Facebook friend? Now, this, everyone thinks, oh, she's my Facebook friend. She loves me. I have a good chance. No, that's just wrong. The deal is, with Facebook friends, there could be 2 ways this goes. She either has you because she's she just wants the friend. She's like, oh, here's another guy. Yeah, I know him. Yep, let's just no. Let's just ignore him and put him my past asses and go on with my life. Or there's 2, that she actually has fewer friends than regular, and she only accepts certain ones. And then it's like, oh, it's him. Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay, let's go. I'll gladly friend him, even talk to him. Or there's the third option, the very restricted Facebooker, where it's just like, I only have my people. And then all of a sudden you friend her. No. Now the problem with this is a couple things. If you have the first type, which is friend everybody, don't care, you're in trouble with that, because I don't take a wrong sign either way. The second type, that's good, because if she's somewhat restricted, she friends you, then what happens is gonna happen is you are going to have a better chance with her, at least talk wise. But anyways, so if she's not your friend, then here's what you gotta do. Gotta friend her. So say, friend her, wait a day, wait another day. Well, then boom, hey, you and her are not friends. Check her friend count. Now, what I stereotype this as is not true numbers. But depending on your class size, you should know most of your class by now, especially if you're a high schooler. If you know your class is, say, nice round, 200, and she has 180 to 200 out of your friends, plus more because she has family and relatives and everything else, then that's one of the people who just clicks ads and forgets. So the general rule of thumb there is, I have to say 6/8 of the class. Or if you like it, 7/10 or 3/4. 3/4. If she's a person with a half of the class or lower, then that means something else. So say she's got 100, just 80, 100 friends in your class, and a lot of them that you don't know. That's That's a good sign because those are probably friends from other areas that she's been. And probably if she's accepted you out of 200, that's a good sign. But plus, it also depends on how long she's had her Facebook. And then here's the last type. She has less than 50 friends that you know. 50 is the max, and then it's just like she restricts everybody, the people that she talks to, or just the people that you know she's best friends with. That's a problem. Anyways, if she accepts it, and you see she has half your class or lower, you're going to be okay. This is alright. Remember, this is not a big deal over that. Please don't overreact, because I did that several times, and that led me to getting rejected. Oh well. By the way, I'm happily with my girlfriend, and I do have a girlfriend, so yay. And this is exactly the same system I used, so. Proven by a low-life nerd that it works. Huzzah. Anyways, so, second part of it is, do you have a class with her? Lunch does not count. Why? Lunch isn't a class, and she's with all her friends. Primarily, those are the reasons. So, what you gotta do is if you have a class with her, an actual class, say math or algebra, whatever it is, I'm not sure. Say you have algebra with her. Now, here's a test of this exact system. Say one day you're out sick with just out sick, knocked out pretty bad. You have all your stuff with you though, and then you realize, crap, I wonder if we had homework. You're going around asking all the people in the different classes, and then you come to math, and she's online. Here's where you can actually start talking to her. Pop up, hey, what was our math homework? Notes, math homework or notes, test possibly. Can you fill me in, please? Now, couple ways this can go. First way, she answers almost within a couple minutes, like 5 at the max. And she says, oh yeah, we had notes and a homework. And yeah, here's the homework, and if you want the notes, you can just ask. Or just, here's the homework. If she counts out, yeah, if you want the notes, just ask. It's fine. But you're like, okay, so, yeah, and that's actually, really actually, because but that can mean two things. Either one, she's an extremely nice person, or two, yeah, this counts as a 2, by the way. 2. I don't know. It could just be something that she feels obligated to do. And I don't really know. That can be a mysterious in itself. But it's a 50-50 shot either way. So hopefully that she's a nice person. Or I don't know. Either one's alright. But a nice person is a very good thing. So it's been, say, 10 minutes since. And then she finally hits you up, says, oh, yeah, here's the math homework. That could mean she was either busy and left herself logged on, or she was ignoring you, and then just felt obligated to just say, oh, fine, I'll give him the homework. Or she was a nice person and did something, then I don't know. But if it's anywhere above 10 minutes that you've been waiting, and then she logs off, that can mean one of two things. It's either A, hates your living guts and feels like I'm friending you now, but just decided not to talk to you, and she just logged off instead. Or B, means somebody else logged her off and she was doing something. No idea. Or it could be one of her friends if she gives out her password like that. But anyways, this is a good test of talk terms, because if she talks to you for something simple as this, you can evolve it. Likewise. So, it's next day in math class, and then she say it's gone the second way. Yeah, because that's how it went for me. I'm joking. It did go second way for me. But let's do it first way. Best case scenario. She answers, and you're like, okay, where are the notes? Page full of notes, you type them, you copy them. Next day in class, you gotta act stupid, even if you're a nerd. Say, hey, walk up. He thanks for the notes, the homework, by the way. She's like, oh, no, sure, no problem. She's like, sure, it's alright, no problem at all. That's alright. She's like, sure, yeah, thanks. That's bad, because that just means she did something nice and she felt obligated to. It's not good. But anyways, if she does that, then you're alright. So what happens is, you gotta ask her if she does the first response. If she doesn't answer, oh, actually, let's do that first. And she goes, turns around, talks to her friends. Count yourself screwed. I'm sorry. This is where you started to count yourself screwed. And the same for no Facebook friend. She doesn't even accept you. That's when you're screwed also. But anyways, so for the homework, back to it. And then you're like, okay, I'm sorry. I just did not get these notes. Do you think you can quickly clarify before class starts? If she says, oh, sure. Here, sits down. Here, let me show you an example. You, my friend, are in luck. That's actually, it started out the 10-minute thing for me, then I went right to that. You, my friend, are in luck. But then there's so many other possibilities along the way. And then, what's going to go on is, if she's like, oh, yeah, sure, you do this, you do this, you do this, yeah, goodbye. Alright, yeah, thanks, goodbye. That type of response. Like, okay, I'm just going to help you this one last time, and then I'm not talking to you again in my life. That's not good at all. But in the third response, if she doesn't answer at all, get yourself screwed. I'm sorry. Anyways, here's what you gotta do next. Then on Facebook, she pops online again. She's instantly answered you both times. Say, hey, this is where it starts. Make a casual conversation. Hey, how was your day? Did you get the math homework? And if she says, no, I don't understand math, can you show me? That's not going to happen for quite a while, my friend. Don't expect the next day for her to be pouring her heart out to you in some tragic romance, how her boyfriend dumped her and how she just wants a guy desperately, a good, nice guy that you are. Yeah, that's not going to happen for at least a month or two. But let me give you one last notification before I say goodbye. I'm going to give you times. Like, say you've liked a girl for a day, and you feel, oh wow with her. You know, in a week, that feeling could be gone. Yeah, I've done several stupid things with those one-day crushes. Oh my god, I'm in love with her. I want her for the rest of my life. 1 week later, why the hell did I like her? Now, if it's a day to 2 weeks, don't even bother. If it's 2 weeks to a month of time that you've liked her, that's an okay stage. But still, after the month, you could easily stop liking her. But if it's been a month or over, you're going to keep on liking her for a long old time, my friend. So, it has to be at least a month of you liking her, and another month of getting to know her, and another month on top of that to get her to trust you. But the getting to know her and trusting you, that was going to be a while to go along. But I'm done for now. I've said my piece. Remember, please comment and write. Comment, like, subscribe, please. If this does not work for you, I can hopefully help you because I have several college students, middle school. I got everyone. I got a lot of resources to help. So if you want help with any advice, please message me. And until next time, guys, stay awesome. And remember, don't get your cheeks flushed red and don't voice crack in front of her.